Reducing absenteeism among employees, leveraging technology, and privatizing non-core assets. Just some of the recommendations a task force is making to the City of Vancouver to save and make money.
I think the report, looks into some interesting ideas that we really need to dive into a little bit further.
In total, the Mayor's Budget Task Force makes 17 recommendations in its report made public Wednesday. Mayor Ken Sim announced the task force last April, saying it would identify inefficiencies and revenue opportunities. The Vancouver Park Board, Public Library and Police Department not part of the review, which came after a 10.7% property tax increase.
It's very important that we don't constantly keep dipping into the pockets of the taxpayer to fund what the city needs to pay for.
The report says the city is facing two urgent challenges: a $500 million annual infrastructure funding deficit despite unsustainable property taxes, and a significant expansion to the city's responsibilities. The recommendations fall under three themes: refocusing the city's role, financial efficiency, and maximizing the city's capital assets. Councillor Brian Montague sat on the task force's advisory panel.
It's the revenue aspect of things that is the real win here, right? Being able to find ways to increase the city's revenues by potentially, tens of millions of dollars every year.
They're not new or earth-shattering ideas.
Opposition councillor Christine Boyle says the recommendations range from cliche and comical to concerning.
I'm concerned about the reiteration in the report that we should be looking to sell city assets. First of all, that's an incredibly short-term solution to a systemic, long-term problem. And it often results in losses for the city.
She says the report also doesn't define non-core assets. Montague says he's a big supporter of things like public-private partnerships to generate revenue.
I think there are cases where things like naming rights and philanthropy are appropriate. Not necessarily all cases, but I think we have to look at that.
The report goes before Council on Tuesday. The task force is recommending Council formally accept it and establish an oversight committee to oversee and report on the implementation of its recommendations. In Vancouver, Monika Gul, City News.